It was summer on the island of Sodor, and all of the engines were busier than ever, with tourists and holiday makers arriving from all over the world. A massive heat wave had struck the island, and it made work much more difficult. This gets any hotter, Bert. I'll have to take a holiday to New Zealand.
I think I might join you, Fred.
All of the engines were struggling with the heat, but they continued their work. All of the engines worked hard. Almost all of them.
No, I'm not going out in that heat.
Come on now, Daisy. Stop being silly. I know it is hot, but that is still no excuse to get out of work.
My engine will overheat.
Come on now, Daisy. Stop making a fuss.
No, I have already told you. No.
Very well, then. We'll have to help Ryan with his trains the next time you come out of the shed.
Oh, all right, I will.
And so Daisy oiled away to the station in a foul mood. When she reached the station, the sun was high in the sky and the heat was already kicking in.
Get in quickly, please.
Daisy wasn't paying much attention, but just about saw a family with a dog before they stepped into her. She was about to complain when she got an idea.
Ryan,
Yes, Daisy? What is it?
I'd like to help you with your trains today.
Are you sure, Daisy?
Of course I am.
If you're going to struggle, I can take them.
No, Ryan, I insist.
Well, if you say so, Daisy.
So Ryan gave Daisy his goods, but was shocked when he heard Daisy tell him.
Thank you, Ryan. But I'd like to take some more, thank you.
More?
Yes. More.
Are you sure, Daisy?
I'll tell you when I've reached my limits.
Ryan reluctantly agreed and gave Daisy more goods. And more goods. And more goods. Until Daisy had a long line of goods that made up most of the trips Ryan would have had to take in that day.
Are you sure that you can handle all that, Daisy? I don't think even I could handle that many vans.
I am sure, Ryan. Thank you for letting me help you.
And so Daisy struggled as she oiled away with her long, long train. The strain of the goods and the massive heat wave had strained Daisy's engine until it overheated. Daisy felt somewhat pleased with herself, but also felt disappointed with this plan for the severe burning she was feeling. So much so, she began to regret her plan to get out of work.
Now look what you've done, Daisy. You left your passengers and your goods stranded.
I'm sorry.
Daisy's guards started to walk down the line back to the nearest signal box to call for help. Eventually, Ryan came with some coaches to take the passengers away. Then, when he brought the passengers back to their destinations, he came back for Daisy's goods. And finally, at the end of the day, as the sun was setting, he came back for Daisy and shoved her back into the shed. When they arrived back at their shed, the Fat Controller was waiting for them.
Daisy, I grow increasingly disappointed with you and your childish behaviour. Ever since you've arrived, you've been finding some excuse to get out of doing something, and today you took the length of inflicting self-harm. Are you proud of yourself?
No, sir.
Good! I expect better from you. After today, you have broken the final straw and my decision is final. Your siblings on the mainland pull all coaches, and one of their siblings behind them. It is about time we bring one of them here to keep you in order. A partner, shall we say?
A partner?
Yes, Daisy, a partner. And for you, Ryan. I would have expected you to learn this by now, but you don't need to let Daisy manipulate you. If you think she's up to no good, then she is up to no good. If you are still unsure, you can always speak to me or crew.
Yes, sir.
Another Ilka. Oh, my life is over.
Needless to say, Daisy wasn't at all pleased to hear that one of her sisters from the mainland would be joining her on her runs, but I mustn't tell any more, or I will spoil the next story. It was summertime on the island of Sodor, and all the engines were busy, except for two. Henry and Percy were waiting at Tidmouth's sheds when Sir Topham had arrived.
Ah, Percy and Henry. I need you, Henry, to deliver some trucks of hay bale and Nelson.
Who is Nelson? Please, sir! May I join Henry? I know Nelson better than Henry. It doesn't matter that you know him, you still probably have your...
Henry, take Percy with you.
What? Yes! Come on, Henry. Why did I even wake up today? Wait a minute. This is not where we get Nelson. I know, I have to pick up my trucks. Boring. Sometimes I feel like you're a child with anger issues in an older man's body. You know, fair enough.
Alright, the trucks are ready for you.
Alright, let me just... No need, Henry. I got this one. I'm sorry, what? No! Get back here! Now, Percy, keep in mind, the only reason why you're here is just for Nelson, not to pull my trains. Don't worry, Henry. I'm stronger than you think. I'll believe it when I'm dead. There is no way.
Hey, Percy. Hey, Henry. Henry, last time I checked, you weren't a banker. At least not for a straight piece of track.
I don't want to talk about it.
Suit yourself. Bye, Henry. Bye, Percy.
Hello, Percy. I was expecting...
Yeah, hay all's right
Oh, never mind.
here. Yeah, where's this hay bale?
Right behind you.
Oh, Henry, please attach the hay bale to the back of my train. You know what, if all this goes wrong, it's your fault. Nelson, it's been forever.
It certainly has, my dear friend.
Yes, we're all here. Big reunion. Now, can we please hurry this up? What? I'm just pointing out a fact. Percy, There's a hill coming. I know, Henry, I have eyes. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna watch and wait. Whoa! I knew you couldn't do it.
It's okay, Percy. At least you pulled the train.
Well, you know what? You did your best to get all the way here. Now, how about this? You go back to the shed and I'll deliver the rest. Percy went back to the sheds. You know, why'd you try to pull my entire train? I wanted to show you that I could do stuff that isn't pulling the mail or milk. Then Sir Topham Hatt arrived.
Well, Percy, Nelson told me you were a strong engine. Keep that up, and we might have to replace Henry in the new engine that I'm bringing.
I'm sorry, what? Having trouble getting his trucks to behave. They bumped and squealed as he dragged them to the quarry for Mavis and Toby. The troublesome trucks didn't want to be filled up with scratchy stones, and they wouldn't let Henry forget it. But Henry knew his difficult journey was nearly over when he heard the ring of his friend's bell. Hello, Toby. At the quarry, things were very, very disorganized. Mavis was squabbling with some trucks, and Toby was nowhere to be seen. You were behind with your work, Mavis, said Henry's driver. Never mind, I'm sure Toby will be here soon.
I expect so,
Sulked Mavis, who didn't like Toby helping her all the time. She wanted to do things on her own.
Toby's an old fuzzpot,
She said, bumping a line of trucks crossly. She didn't want Henry's help either, so he returned to the station yard, glad to leave the mess behind. The next morning, it was Edward's turn to take the empty trucks to the quarry. He was looking forward to seeing his old friend Toby. As Edward steamed carefully along the outlying quarry line, he heard the ring of Toby's bell.
Hello, Toby.
He called, but Edward didn't get a reply. When Edward arrived at the quarry, he had never seen such a mess. Mavis was bumping the trucks so hard that they were refusing to work,
Toby will help you.
said Edward kindly.
Oh, I don't want his help.
Snapped Mavis,
I can do it on my own.
Where is Toby?
asked Edward.
Oh, somewhere I expect.
Replied Mavis. Wherever he is, it must be important for him to leave you in this mess, said Edward's driver.
I'm not in a mess.
Said Mavis as she bumped the truck so hard it collapsed, sending white chalky dust everywhere. That afternoon, Thomas waited for Mavis to bring loaded trucks down to the station, but they didn't arrive. Thomas's driver spoke with the Fat Controller. There must be something horribly wrong, he said. The Fat Controller was very concerned and decided to go to the quarry himself. Thomas took him right away. On the way, they heard Toby's bell ring,
Stop here, please.
said the Fat Controller.
I'd like to check that Toby isn't in trouble.
The Fat Controller was surprised by what he saw on the other side of the edge. It was a big cow wearing a bell around her neck. They carried on to the quarry, and there they found Mavis surrounded by derailed trucks and covered in dust. She didn't expect a visit from the Fat Controller,
What on earth?
he cried.
Where is Toby?
Poor Mavis was so fed up, she began to cry.
I haven't seen him all day.
She sniffed,
Well, you should have told someone.
said the Fat Controller more kindly. He was not cross with Mavis now, because he could see she was sorry. Thomas took the Fat Controller to Toby's shed, and inside stood poor Toby with a broken wheel. I was wondering when someone would find me, said Toby.
We thought we heard your bell,
Said Thomas.
but it was a cow.
The Fat Controller agreed that when Toby's wheel was mended, he would give him a brand new bell so that they would always recognize him. Aiden had been growing used to his life on the island of Sodor. He was assigned to Edward's branch line and helped him run trains from Wellsworth to Brendam and back. It had been especially busy lately because it was coming to Sodor Day, a special day where the engines gathered to celebrate Sodor. And at the end of the day, there would be a giant parade with all the engines cavalcading down the main line all the way to Vickerstown and back. One day, Aiden was resting at Wellsworth when Bertie pulled up carrying passengers for Edward. He was looking bothered.
What's wrong, Bertie? You seem down in the dumps today.
Well, I can't help but feel down a little around this time of year.
Down? But it's nearly Sodor Day, where you can watch the festivities and be in the parade.
That's the problem. I'm a road vehicle. It's only engines that get in the parade. I've always wanted to, but they wouldn't possibly let a bus in the parade. And with that, Bertie honked sadly and drove away. Aiden couldn't help but feel bad for the little red bus and wanted to help. But how? Aiden puffed back to Brendam, where he saw Murdoch pulling a jet engine on top of a well wagon. Oi, be careful with that jet engine, Murdoch! And then he suddenly got an idea, and quickly rushed to find the Fat Controller. 2 days later, Birdie was called into Miss Jenny's yard. He then went speechless. All his friends were loaded into well wagons, with Aiden at the front, and he drove up to Aiden. Aiden, what is happening?
Well, I spoke to the Fat Controller, and he agreed that the road vehicles are just as important as his engines. And he agreed to have an entire train full of the road vehicles be placed in the parade.
I can't believe this. I don't know what to say.
Well, I do. Get on that flatbed. We got a parade to be in.
Birdie quickly reversed, then drove onto the flatbed and was placed in the front of the train, and Aiden pushed the entire train away. That evening, the parade went just as planned. First with the main 11, then the rest. And then, finally, loud cheering was heard when then came in Aiden and the long line of road vehicles, and in front, his new friend, Birdie.
You missed the turn.
Oh! Jack the Coal Loader. On the island of Sodor, everyone was working hard to restore Great Waterton, a town that Thomas had rediscovered. Nobody worked harder than Miss Jenny's machines.
Come on, Max and Monty. Let's make Stanley proud.
Jack cried.
He asked us to fill in 3 holes, and we only filled in 1.
Hello.
But Jack, Max, and Monty were too focused to pay attention to Thomas.
Jack!
Alfie came rushing around the corner.
Whoa, slow down, you're gonna crash!
But Miss Jenny needs you down at the construction site.
Okay, and you two continue filling those holes.
Aye, sir.
Afternoon, Jack. You and the others working hard?
Yes, ma'am.
Terrific. I have a special job for you, though. So Tom has informed me that some of the coal hoppers have no coal these past few days. So I picked you to fill some of these coal hoppers. Also, don't be afraid to lend a fellow engine a bucket.
Right away, ma'am.
So Jack went to the coal hopper. Sir Topham Hatt, ahead of time, asked an engine to put a truck full of coal beside so many other ones that were empty. All Jack had to do was empty the truck and put it in the hopper. Easy as pie, right?
Alright, this is my 5th hopper. Maybe after that I can have a nice rest. Roasting radiators? What was that?
As Jack investigated the noise, he found Toby. He had come off the rails after banging into a truck.
Toby, what happened?
I was passing by the hopper when the point switched. I couldn't slow down, so I rammed right into it. Look at me, covered in soot. Be grateful this wasn't James in this predicament. Jack was grateful for that. Just then, Gordon thundered by with the express.
Poor little Toby. You'll never see me coming off the rails anytime soon.
You know, whenever he says something like that, it always backfires.
Well, I hope he gets what's coming towards him.
Soon, Toby was taken to the works, and Jack had technically finished the 5th hopper. He was about to go back to the yard and take a little rest before... Jack, you are needed down at Knapford.
Huh? Now, what a digger like me needed at Knapford for?
Soon, Jack arrived at Knapford. So Topham Hatt was there.
Jack, there you are. It seems that Gordon did not take the advice of the other engines, and he has run out of coal. Please, can you bring him some coal?
I'll try, but the nearest coal truck is at...
No need.
Stanley quickly pulled up alongside Gordon.
Jack, I need you to take this coal and put it in Gordon's tender. Chop chop. We don't have any time to waste. The express is due to leave any minute.
Jack did not waste a single second. In no time at all, Gordon was ready.
I'm sorry I was rude.
It's okay.
No, it isn't, Gordon. Because of your rude behavior, you were too boastful to take some coal. And now the express is behind schedule.
Yes, what he said. Where you go, Gordon?
That night, Jack returned to the yard.
Hey, Jack. So how was it at Knapford?
Well, let's just say it was an interesting experience, to say the least. But it's great to be back, and...
Wait. Why are the holes dug up again?
Oh,
Oh, come on!
trucks and hauling freight. Hey! 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 Red and green and brown and blue, they're the really useful crew. Down the hills and round the bends, Thomas and his friends. Hey! 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 Thomas, he's a cheeky one, his name but lots of fun. Pulls the mail on time. Emily knows her stuff. Trips and huffs and puffs. Families down the line. Edward wants to help and share. Toby, well, let's say he's square. They're two, they're four, they're six, they're eight. Shunting trucks and